Hello, hi there. My name is Oluwatoyosi Faloye. I'm from Akure, Ondo State, Nigeria. I was a victim of sexual abuse. I was first sexually abused when I was between the ages of 4 and 5 by an uncle. After which I was abused again by an uncle as well. He's a family friend. Right in the midst of everyone in the sitting room. Right there, he would be molesting me, and no one ever noticed. Again, I was also abused by my uncle in my final year at the university. He was always using me as his, should I say, sex toy? Although there was no penetration, because I made it very clear to him I have never had sex and I'm not having sex until I get married, and so you should never do that to me. But I don't know what happened, why I couldn't resist to the point of, screaming and not going back to his place, because I was actually always at his place because there were some things I was doing at that time that needed me to be at his place some of the time. So all this happened to me, and while they happened, I never really understood. I do not understand anything about sexual abuse. Not the last one when I was in the final year, I already understood. But the first one, I was four between 4 and 5 years old, and then the other one I think I was around 7, 8, 9 years old. And all this I never knew, because all these people were people that I, for one, would have assumed to love me and protect me and should do the right thing with me. You know, I would never have expected that they would have done a thing like that to me, knowing the kind of person that I was to them. And it was until I found out what they were doing to me and the implications and all that, that it started dawning on me, and I started, thinking and feeling bad about myself. Like, how could they do this to me? And why was this happening to me? I missed the fact that I was really health challenged. I grew up to know that I was very sickly. I'm not a sickler, but I was treated like a sickle cell patient. I was even administered drugs for sickle cell. And there were lots of times that doctors didn't even, could not diagnosed what was wrong with me. So many doctors would tell my parents, Sama, we are very sorry. You have to take your daughter away. We don't know what is wrong with her. And just like that, my parents will have to just take me away with hope and, I wouldn't say faith, but they they couldn't leave me to die. And one thing was, I never gave up on myself. Never at any time did I feel like I was going to die. No, severally, I felt like I should die. And I just kept on living until I met God, and I am here today. I am alive, and so now thinking about how I was sexually abused, with all that was going on with me, especially from the people that it came from, was so devastating, was so bad. But one thing happened. I guess because of the nature of my health, I really didn't have the mind to hold anybody in mind. I was always scared of, what if I die at any moment? Will I make heaven? Will I be saved? Will I be, will I rest in peace? I do not want to go, and then I'll get the judgment of, you didn't do right by this person or that person and all. So I just try as much as possible to live my life right, or right from onset. And all that being said, it helped me to forgive them. I was able to forgive and move on with my life. In fact, I didn't really count it as anything at some point anymore. I didn't see it as a big deal anymore. It's that's their own, it's their own undoing. That's it is. I have left them to God to give them the right judgment that they deserve. I have forgiven them from my own part. In fact, a lot of them, I don't know if they remember, but when I was discussing with a friend, he said they surely will remember. I don't know if they still remember, and if they do, I don't know how they feel about it when they still see me. Although I don't see the person that did the first one with me, I don't see him anymore. Even though there have been opportunities for me to come across him, but it has never happened. I don't know why. But others, I still in contact with them. They're like, we are so close like that. Not anymore, but you know, if I see them, I greet them, we play, we joke, we talk, but they give me that respect, and it's just them, and that's just it. So all I want to say is that no matter what we have been through, one thing we can do for ourselves is forgive. Forgive ourselves, forgive our abusers, forgive the people that have wronged us. It gives us peace. It makes us live a unhealthy life. And then all these things that have happened were scarce. But they can remain scarce if we let it remain scarce. We can decide to turn them to stars. My scars today have become my stars. They have become, stories for me. It has become a foundation for me to help others, reasons for me to rise up to help others, to speak for others, to fight for others. I do not hold it as this is just an event. No, it has a purpose, it has a reason it happened to me. God definitely didn't plan for evil to happen to me, but it has happened. So what is my reaction to it? I have allowed it to become my star and not a scar anymore. I am living the star that I am, and not a scarred person. And that is what I just want to tell everyone out there, that you need to turn your scars to stars. You don't have to live in pity and just feel like the world should end and all that. No, you have a life to live. You have a purpose to fulfill. You have people waiting for you. You have destinies that have been attached to you, that if you fail, they will fail. I hope if you remember that, you will want to rise up and do something. You are a star. You will never have a scar. Your scar is your beauty, is your purpose, is a part of your purpose. It is part of what will announce you to the world and help you to fulfill your dream. Have a wonderful time. My name is Oluwatoyosi. Faloye. I have a page, Be Unashamed, where I talk on sexual abuse, and a YouTube, Be Unashamed with Amiable to you. You can do what to subscribe to it as well, and follow me on Instagram at Oluwatoyosi.